Hello, Mayor Quimby. Uh-oh, spam risk. What do we got? Is it a telemarketer? Is it one of our friends? Good morning, Tradio.
I had the audio coming through my speakers. I'm sorry about that if you heard a loud noise about that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, well.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. You're such a sweet, kind little person.
Oh.
And it's so cool to me. It's so neat.
Here we go,
it's
folks.
Such a cool
Get ready.
concept to me.
Here we go.
That you would come to me and give me a platform like this and be able to defend myself, you know.
And who are you?
Let me just finish before you say anything, because I want to say.
But who are you? What'd you cut off for? I did not cut you off. Did not cut you off. You cut you off. Didn't even say who you were. You can acknowledge who you are. All right, 337-1063. 337-1063. He'll probably claim that I cut him off. All right. A little person. Well, thank you. I've been trying to watch my weight. We're going to try this again. Yes, sir. Go ahead. What's your first name?
My name is. Hold on 1 second. My name is Zach, and I apologize. I've interrupted you again. You know, I think we got disconnected with the phone, sweetie pie. But I just wanted to apologize about that. I don't know what the deal is with my phone. You know, it just kind of cut off, and that's kind of wrong. And I'm glad to be back on here and to let you, help me defend myself. And there's about all the nasty rumors about me. They're unproven. They're not proven.
What rumors would those be? Zach?
Rumors about me. Well, there's issues where some people think I'm some kind of, sick, crazy, or, God forbid, senile kind of freak. I could disprove with, pictures and videos and screen caps. I'm not that folks. Person, but, they make a lot of assumptions of who I am as a person. It's all rumors, and I just want to, say thank you for letting me get on here and defend myself and defend my honor. It's great for you to give a platform for people like me where, there's unregulated black parts of the internet where they kind of manipulate ideas because there's no laws there. And, it just kind of makes things harder to prove who you are, and so cool. Sweet of you. Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you, Zach.
Hold on. I just want to say before you let me go that if you've heard during my when I'm talking, there's in my house. I think there's been some sort of tapping in my house that it keeps going on. I think it might be like a woodpecker or some kind of wall pest. I thought perhaps like a rat or a squirrel or something. But it's consistently a tapping sound, like it's mechanical. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I put tarps and pillows all over the walls before this interview so that nobody can hear what it was. I brought in experts, at least 2 experts about it, and they don't know what that is. And sometimes I'll try to mitigate the sound with a little bit of tapping myself, and that kind of makes the tapping move to a different part of the wall. So I just want to apologize if you hear like a tapping sound or like a banging sound on my wall. I don't know what that is, and it's been just driving me insane.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah. And it kind of whoa.
There you go.
Do you hear that? Whoa. Hold on 1 second. Somebody's rat trap just went off. Oh, man. Yes, it did. What do we have here? Oh, my word. You're a big fella, aren't you?
All right.
Oh,
Zach,
man.
do you have anything to buy, sell, trade, give away, or are you expecting any visitors in white coats anytime soon?
Yeah, I actually do have something, and it's good that you mentioned that. For the last hour, I've had my guard up in anticipation for this question because I feel like you're going to ask trick questions like this. Try to get something out of me. Because I know this is a sick kind of show, and you talk a lot of sick, nasty things that you ask these questions are. And I'm not going to tell you what my fetishes are.
Okay, that's good.
I'm not going to tell you what those are, but you could
ask a family member.
You could sit there and smile, like wipe that smile off your face. When you have
you can ask your mom. You could ask your grandmother.
To actually be nice to people. How dare you? Wipe that smile off my face.
I'm not smiling right now.
Smile off your face, Brian. How dare you? When you got a guest here and you be in this sick little sexual show you have here, and I'm just trying to explain and defend myself, and you're just
sexual show.
Doing those things, keep doing these things, Brian.
Oh, what's the matter, Zach? Are you having a moment? Are you self-medicating again? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to let you go because we're not. There's nothing productive here. There's nothing productive here whatsoever. But I appreciate you. You've done a great job. And
yeah, but when you do that, you can just filibuster all you want, but you know exactly what you're doing, Brian.
You realize that you're filibustering.
You know exactly what you're doing.
Have a great day, Zach. Let me just tell you that the guys with the white jackets should be there any time now. It's called a 202A.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
Why should I hold on?
There's no such thing as white jackets.
Bye-bye. Okay, so basically, here's what happens. We allow phone calls here on the air. And when someone is needing 15 minutes of fame, they call and do what Zach did. Bless his heart. Zach will be appearing at the Middlesboro Little Theater next week, and then I think Renfro Valley. Is it Renfro Valley next week or the week after? He's opening up for the Buddy Holly impersonator. So, good job. Awesome, Zach. Appreciate you, man. And end scene. Okay. 337-1063. 337-1063. I don't know who he is, but he put on a pretty good show. He didn't cuss the whole time, which was refreshing. I was expecting that at any time. Oy vey. Back to Tradio. Okay. If you want to be part of the show and your name's not Zach or whatever it may be, you're more than welcome to come in here, okay? This is Happy National Relaxation Day in Middlesboro. It's just Happy National Relaxation Day all the way around. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Whether your perfect chill day means watching the sunset over mountains or strolling through downtown shops, reading a good book at the park, or treating yourself to an ice cream, the city of Middlesboro hopes you take a little time today to just breathe and enjoy the Magic City. All right. Nope, you can't make this stuff up. He planted that guy. I was waiting for someone to say that. So, not a plant. Don't know if he's a plant or not. For the things he said, he might believe he's a rhododendron. 606-337-1063. 606-337-1063. We're going to take a break. Stick around.
One-stop phone shop.
Before we get to birthdays, though, we are going to go back to the... No, I'm not going to give him any more time. He had enough time, didn't he? Yeah, I think so, too. All right. 606-337-1063. We'll just call him Mr. Persistent. No, call him Buster. Philip Buster. Good morning, Tradio.
Yes, I'd like to dedicate a song to Zach, the Funny Farm.
You mean this one right here? Hang on just a second. Hang on. You would think that I would have had it ready. That's what a good host would do. I stink as a host. This one right here.
You see, I've gone completely out of my mind.
Yes.
And they're coming to take me away, haha.
Okay. 337-1063. All right. Now, you've had your time, dude. See ya. You've had longer than your time. Hang on just a second. Caller, can you hang on just for a second, please?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just go to this. Good morning, Tradio. Can I help you?
Brian, just wanted to give you a word of encouragement out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I know there are those haters. We just appreciate you so much, though, buddy. And the haters drinking their haterade, they're guzzling their haterade.
Yes.
They're a bunch of guzzlers.
I understand where you're going with that. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, brother.
That man, he called, he said you're a little person. We know you're a big old person. And he complained about Tradio being all sexual, but I don't know why he's complaining. That's why I watch Tradio. It has these sensual undertones, Brian. I love you, buddy.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Goodbye. Wow. Okay. I appreciate I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the comments. I'll leave it at that. How is everyone today? Are you doing well? When you turn the radio on, I just don't know what I'm going to expect. I just don't know what I'm going to expect. So, once again, a new study found that just under 45% of our day should go towards this, roughly 10 hours. What you got?
Helping the mentally insane named Zach.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
If you like the video, that's good. If you don't,
Prepare to die, pig.